My phone will not stop tonight. All right, let's just jump into it. Hello, welcome back. Porch Time, JTH Construction Studio. I got some things I want to discuss. Only 7 on right now. We're going to wait a minute. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Jeff Price. Real quick, a few things I want to discuss. Tomorrow, bright and early across the state of Indiana, is Election Day. Do not forget that. In county, you can vote at any precinct. In county, you can vote anywhere. Hello, Shelly. You can vote anywhere in county tomorrow. Remember that. What's up, Joe? It may even be across the state, but I know for a fact you can vote anywhere in county. I've got friends and family in Mooresville who are asking that tonight. So you don't have to worry about if you're driving home to work and you're running late, you're not going to make it. You can hit a spot in Mooresville or Canby or anything up there. And same thing in the morning. You can hit any precinct across Morgan County. Do you have any predictions? I think Peggy's going to win. I think Kelly Akala's going to win. I think Melissa Green's going to win. I think Mr. Haggard in District 57, which covers most of Mooresville, is going to win. How about those 4? We will be live tomorrow evening, and I'm not going to give the location yet, to talk election, to talk to some of the individuals that do become victorious tomorrow. Hello, Tammy. Hang on one second. But we will be live right around 6 o'clock or so, a little bit after, to discuss the election. As seen across the land, it is very important to get out and vote. So please get out and exercise your right to vote tomorrow. And vote. I got to find something here. And I can't find it, of course. That's the way this goes. Live radio, live TV here. Boy, oh boy. Wasn't for good luck, I'd have no luck at all. How do you get to Martinsville? 67. Also, it reminds me, I said Kelly, Melissa, Tammy, Peggy, and Mr. Haggard. That's who I think. That's happen to be who I'm voting for, but I also think they're going to win. So do what you want to do. Vote for whomever you want, but be careful. How do you get to Martinsville? Sound like a song. Kenny sounds like he's trying to sing a song. So tomorrow's the election. Get out and vote. I've already posted a couple times who I'm voting for, and I just stated, and I have my reasons. I like to pick conservative people with like-minded values and such. Turn left in the Rome Hotel. That was hilarious. I'll tell you what. Those 2 bands that were in here tonight, if you're not going to Cedar Creek on Saturday, if you want to just go and have a good time, that Pavel, or whatever, however you say his name, that guy was just a ball of energy. And he'd make Jerry Lee Lewis on the piano get up and look around, because that guy was phenomenal. So go to Cedar Creek this weekend, have a good time. It's going to be, hopefully weather's going to be cooperative. And it's going to be a good weekend out there, and they are going to bring the energy, like over the top energy. Looking forward to that. I hope it's a good turnout. I'm I am blessed to have a daughter graduating from IU on Saturday. Not saying I won't be at Cedar Creek, but odds are I'll be at Brown County at their after graduation, where some of them are going to hang out. So I will probably be there most of the evening and miss Cedar Creek. And if I had to miss the show, this is the reason why I missed the show. So I wouldn't miss this graduation for the world. She's worked her ass off to get there, and that's just putting it mildly. Very proud of her and can't wait to see her next step. But that's not why. Be back after 10 if you're still on. That's not why I'm on here. See you, JB. Be careful. God bless. Just want to talk about the election. Tomorrow's election. Polls open early, I think 6 a.m. You can vote anywhere in county. You don't have to go to your precinct. Get out. Hello, Lisa. Vote early. Get it done. Get it taken care of. And then tomorrow evening around 6:30, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there, we will come back live from a location here in town. We're not doing it in studio like we did last time. And we're going to have some fun tomorrow night. And it'll be a good night and a lot of fun. And we're going to be hanging with some good people. So with that being said, let me move on to the next thing that I've lost the paper. I'm pushing this now. We're done with everything we've been going on. We've got our Cancer Survivors Day coming up in the Martinsville Shave for the Brave. They're going to be on the same day, June 4th, 2 to 5 at West Middle, or at the lawn of John R. Wood Middle School. That's going to be a big day. We've done this Shave for Brave. Bethany started all this. Bethany did the Cancer Survivor Day and the Shave for Brave. She's done it all. We've hijacked it and joined forces with her. Cancer Survivors Day, free community event for anyone whose life has been affected by cancer, whether you are a cancer survivor, a family member, friend, or medical profession. Come celebrate life with friends, family, and community. That's on the 4th, and also on the 4th, fundraiser for St. Baldrick's Foundation, the largest private funder for childhood cancer research. Sign as a shavee, as a volunteer to raise funds or to donate. And you donate at www.stbaldricks.org, events Martinsville. Bethany's got these all over the page. You can find them. Kids and Kids at Heart will enjoy carnival games and prizes, yard games, bounce house, and more. Pin a special message to honor board recognizing a loved one. Cheer on those who shaved their head in solidarity with children enduring cancer treatment. A food truck will be on site to purchase from. So come hungry. That's awesome. That is June 4th and 5th, and I will beat that into the ground. Until then, I'm also at noon, after it's probably after we're done, so it may not be exactly 24 hours, but we're going to go live at some point in time Saturday and try to run live all through the day Saturday, all through the night Saturday night, until around noon on Sunday. And we're going to try to take donations, and all this is going to go to Children's Cancer Research. I cannot say the name of the group yet until we get verification from that, but I am going, the businesses in town, you're going to see my face or hear my voice. I'm going to message as many, if not all, in town and asking, I don't care if it's $10, $10, $20, $5 an hour, however long we're on, we're going to try to get that donation from you, or gifts to auction off. I don't care. Whatever we got to do. Cancer affects each and every one of us, and this community more so than others. I was ranting about this today to some people I know. We don't have a hospital, but we have a cancer center. What's that tell you? Somebody knew something a long time ago. It seems like if you pass away in this community, it's from cancer. So I lost both my parents to cancer. I've had relatives deal with cancer on and off. A lot of friends. So if you ever want to get it behind an event, this is the one. June 4th and 5th. Looking forward to that. So if you want to help, volunteer, work on donations, get a hold of me. This is the one you want to be in with. This is a big deal. We're trying to make it a big 2-day event and have fun with it. Is the Shave for Brave. One thing I know, a lot of the LEOs and FDs and EMTs around here, they all get behind this, and I'm looking forward to that. It's a very special day for a lot of us. get our head shaved down to the bone, and that's all right. It's for an outstanding cause. Lost my feet somehow. There we go. So, there's Tammy right there. Yes. Back to the election. Tomorrow's election day. Jeff asked me who I thought would win. Melissa Green. I think she's going to win. Of course, I think Peggy Mayfield's going to win. I think Mr. Haggard's going to win. I think Tammy Parker's going to win. Kayla, I think, going to win. But the only way they can win is when you get out and vote. Sitting at home and say, "Oh, I forgot." There's no excuse. No excuse to say you forgot. If you want to vote, go vote. Vote anywhere in county. You don't have to go to your precinct. Show up with your ID and vote. Tomorrow's the day. Big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we will be, I can't say the name of the location, but I'm pretty sure they've got barbecue. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, got to go vote. Vote, vote, vote. Get out of bed early, hit the polls, go vote. And you know what? If you've never been involved in an election, tomorrow, well, it's the halfway point because then they got to turn around. The winners got to do it in November too. But the hard work and the effort that goes in to getting to this point in time of the election process, the workers, the poll workers, the candidates, so much effort, so much time and money to get to this point. Go easy on them people. I know some of them can be a pain in the butt, blocking the doors and sticking papers in your face and things like that. It's a lot of effort and a lot of work. Winners or losers, whoever wins tomorrow night is blessed because all of them put in a lot of work and it's hard. It's a hard run. So get out there, exercise your right to vote, and go vote. I meant to do that earlier on tonight's show, but I got caught up because they were outstanding and it was a fun night in here. What's up, Punk? There's Joe Clendenna. We had a good night at the golf course, or good afternoon at the golf course on Saturday. Some night this week I'm going to get on here and I'm going to have all the sponsors in front of me. I don't have that sheet in front of me right now. But pay tribute and thank you to all of them. We had, I think, 23 sponsors with 30 teams. Mr. Mullen had put together a hell of a course. Foxcliff course looks outstanding. Hang on. I'm on air. Bye-bye. Hello, Jonah. Hello, Susan. So it was a good time out there. We raised money for our scholarship, or LLC scholarships, and we got 2 of those to give away. So thank you to everybody involved in that. And as I said a little bit ago, our next step, the next event is the Cancer Survivors Day and the Martinsville Shave for the Brave. And if you own a business in this community, I am going to hit you up. I'm telling you right now, I am going to try to hit every business in town. And I'm not asking for $1 million. I'm asking for $5 or $10 per hour that we stay live. And if we can go 24 hours, then you can do the math on that. I don't care if it's $1 an hour. Anything, any amount of money that we make for children's cancer research, how you doing, Susan, is phenomenal in my opinion. So, looking forward to this. Any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, thoughts? It is going to be raining tomorrow. Rain's moving in tonight. If you look at radar, it's some coming our way now. The heavier stuff's going to be coming through in the overnight and in the morning. Don't let that deter you from exercising your right to go vote. Get out there and vote. It doesn't feel like a Monday night. I feel like I'm tired enough for it to be a Friday night. I'm ready to go to bed for about 14 hours. Lots of people still on. They're not. Anybody else got anything? Get out there and vote. So often people forget. Oh, I forgot. Got caught up. This is your last reminder. What time is it? 10 o'clock? You're about 8 hours away from the polls opening. Made the post. Someone responded. I love the post I made in reference to JB. People. Well, I'm going to get to that, JB. Billy, I can't tell you what I want to do to you because last time I said it, I got kicked off of Facebook. Now, the post what I'm referring to, JB, when you start out doing something like we did here, thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being there again. Is my about drown here? You and your dad, you guys are mainstays. We love having you. Hello, Rhonda. Appreciate you guys coming out. I'm glad you were there, man. When we started out doing this stuff, the direction it started and where it took off from there, we couldn't have predicted that. There's no way. But what kills me, not kills me, but what makes me feel good as a person, I get to hang around with Corey and Beth, my brother, and Billy, and a few others that you guys see. I want to say finished product because it's never a finished product. It's a cluster most of the time. But if it wasn't for Beth and some people in this group like her that keeps things running smoothly, and the amount of effort, I just sit behind this mic and run my mouth, and for some reason, I get 25 people to listen to me at 10 o'clock at night. But we've built that trust up for a long time, and we respect and appreciate as much as we get back and in return. And I get the honor of working with people like that. Focused, selfless. These events. Thank you, Renee. God bless you. I appreciate that, Renee. That's another one. Thanks, Tony. I didn't even see that. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for being there. Joe, sorry I got a new phone. Keep hitting stupid buttons. Side emotion. No worry, Joe. None at all. Appreciate you being there the other day. When you get to work with some of the people that I get to work with, and my comment was, when it's all said and done, and this show's done, and I'm gone, I can go to my grave knowing that I work with some of the absolute best people that I have ever been associated with in my life, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We don't make money here to be. All of us have our own jobs. We got some nickels and dimes. You're good at it, Danny. Thank you. Nickels and dimes here, and if we could do it, and all of us make. Thank you, Renee. God bless you. If we could make enough to where we could all do it 24 hours a day, I guarantee you they would. I guarantee you. Is it a pain sometimes? Yes, it is. Beth works her ass off on stuff because she does not want to let it fail. She goes one way, I go another. Corey goes another, and then you got Timmy, and then no one has a clue what Billy's doing. He can say he'll be here at noon. He may not come till 4. Then he'll show up at 8:30 in the morning with his guitar and a pair of Daisy Dukes on. And by the way, Savannah was helping us out Saturday. Aaron Hoskins and Eric. Savannah was helping us out. She, in the middle of the day, had to leave. And before she got home, she was on her way to the ER. And she posted it, or I would not share it. But she has a cyst about 11, the size of a cantaloupe, inside of her right now. And she's waiting to get that taken care of. Billy's wild card. That is. Evening, Jeff. That is 100%. So Savannah had this going on all day Saturday. Hung with us for most of the day. The only individual brave enough to drive with me on the golf cart, by the way. And she is home, resting comfortably, hopefully. As comfortable as you can be with the cantaloupe inside your body. And she's going to get that taken care of as soon as she can. So that was that was the type of day it was. But my statement on that comment, or my comment on that statement, was that I get to work with some of the best people I've ever met in my life, and to me, it's an honor because not everybody can say that. And when I started this, that wasn't my goal to think that, oh, someday you're going to have some of the absolute best people this county has to offer, or this state has to offer, working with you. It's it's a blessing for me, and I just was in the mood when I saw that, and so there's Savannah right now. I was just talking about her. Savannah, they're whining about the driving. Hey, I took one ride, but still speed bump. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Savannah was the only one brave enough to ride with me, and she's carrying around a cantaloupe the entire day. And you guys were whining like 3-year-old kids. Hello, Debbie. But I am lucky. I'm the lucky one out of this. I am the one that gets to work with these people, with Rob and the people they brought in here tonight, some of the musicians, even with good reason. I am a good driver. You tell them, Savannah. I am. Yeah, she you're the only one brave enough, and here, hell's you're in intense pain the entire time, and she knows. I think I blew her phone up where she was finally like, dude, I'm in the hospital. Leave me alone. No, she's a good person. She's a great person, and we're another one. That's another one that I don't get to meet people like that. I don't get to see people like that without doing stuff like this, and it's potluck. Renee, hey Kev, we have a big charity ride we do every year coming in June. This will be our second year. Giving the money to local who needs it. If you need guests at your home, I'll get you some. Hint, hint. Renee, you know it. I'll get a hold of you, dear. God bless you, dear. Your driving was great. I definitely ride past her again. There you go. See how sweet she is. But I know she wants to say, dude, you shook loose the cantaloupe inside of me. We can joke about it now, but Saturday was scary, touch and go, because we didn't know what was wrong with her, and thankfully she's got that pen down now, and hopefully sooner rather than later, she gets it taken care of, so we can get back to. We were all having a good time, a really good time, and in the middle of that, she said, "Hey, I gotta go." Anyway, I love doing this. I love working with the people I do, and when we shut the cameras off for the last time doing this, and there is no more, I can walk away knowing that, man, I work with some of the best people that I've ever met in my life. I'll leave. I'm being all sentimental, and she's like, "I'll leave the can home before I drive this." She's hilarious, even in pain. She's in pain right now. It's a fun group. Corey and Billy and of course Beth. I don't know how Beth hasn't just said, "I'm done. I'm out," because I would have. She puts up with more crap than you guys would possibly ever know, and she is just a love you guys too, Savannah. Thank you, Beth. Is just a wonderful human being and a blessing to this community. She's only on like 30 boards, running campaigns, works at MCL, Morgan County Leadership Academy. Bruce McKee, that is another human being. And I was in the military, and I wouldn't have never met a guy like him. And these people are available in this community. These Bruce has done so much for this community. I'm talking about me make a difference for others. That man has been out there every Friday night doing taps, honoring so many. And it's just, I rant and rave about how good our community is, and it's here they are. Here they are, just coming out of the woodwork. These are the people that make our community great. Take some credit. I started it. I got it rolling. I understand that, Renee. But as I said at the beginning, I would have never, and I'll get to a story on that in a minute. I would have never imagined it going the way it does. Beth is an angel. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up here. But Bruce, I'm a great supporter, and this is a great group to do that because there's so many good people making a difference out there that we want to get a hold of that and work with people like you. I'm going to get to that, Renee. Hang on. First, I'm Billy's uncle. I don't know if you guys knew that. And some people will message when they see us going back and forth. Are you guys fighting? If I was going to fight him, I'd drive over and plant my foot in his, you know what, and he knows that we just go start swinging. Back and forth, we've been only doing that since he was probably 7 when we used to flick him in the head when he was in the crib. But that's a different story for another day. But some people have messaged me and him in the midst of it and goes, are you guys fighting for real? Billy's the one that we called at Andrew, Ramey, and myself called him at 2:30 in the morning on a weeknight when we couldn't get our mic stands to connect to the table. We'd measured everything else but that. And he came downtown when we were at New Start, cut the board out in the middle of Morgan Street, and mounted it to the table that night. We hadn't been live or anything. We were starting fresh. We wanted to get things hooked up and ready to roll. And he's the one that came down there. I think it was about 20 degrees outside. And he's out sawing logs on Morgan Street. What that is. And got us hooked up. Love the group I'm with. Love this community. That's the one reason why we do what we do. When I started this and we were having fun on the porch, may have been some alcohol involved, solving all the world's problems. And when I first said, I want to put this on Facebook and run with it, I would have never dreamt this. And it's all crazy to me. Every time we do something, it was an honor, my friend. I didn't have to keep over my head. It was all out. You're a blessing, Bruce. Just a lot of good people in this community. And if this have to drive over to Bucktown tonight and do slap around. Mm-hmm. If this is the avenue that is used to help people in this community and even outside of our community, so be it. Then we're in the right place. Like Mike Ellis last night, Corner, the message that he gave, and just that was on his heart heavy. And I'm not knocking CBK or the newspaper, but as far as media and information goes, there's no one that covers more and makes a broader reach than what we do. And people know that. That's why they come to us. And we're happy to provide that. If it wouldn't be us, somebody else would step up. I guarantee it. I don't know. It's just I didn't expect this show to go this way. I came on to talk about the election. I did come on to say something about Savannah because that bothers me to this day because I feel like I'm the one that jarred things loose because I may drive slow on the streets, but put me behind a golf cart and I turn into tell him, Caleb. I ain't take no guff off him. Anyway, you will see me. I will hit every business in this town, either by voice or by face, asking for donations for our 24-hour-a-thon. And as soon as we get verification back from the group that we're trying to tie it into, I will let you know. And Billy, I think Billy and Jeff Price are going to take the midnight to 6 a.m. shift. So I'm sure we'll lose our will be kicked off Facebook that night, and we'll never be able to air again because of those two. And why I ever agreed to that is beyond me. But hopefully I'll be sleeping a couple hours then. I don't know, we're going to have to line up a bunch of stuff. You know it because you were in the conversation. Don't give me that look. I can't say what I want to do because I'll get booted. I'll gingerly walk around this. Me and him were going back and forth on a post on community page, and all I said is that I would him, and within seconds of me saying that I would him, I was kicked off for 24 hours. If I get that shift, man, I'm glad I can read that right now. It will get raunchy. Family show for cancer research. I don't think raunchy is going to be a part of it. We will have to, you will get suspended and probably sent down if that happens. Yes, Corey, that's what he needs to do. Tequila. Beth had that. Like I said, Beth started both those events, and she normally has a group. It was Bright and Blue one year, and I forget who it was last. Bright and Blue for a couple of years, maybe Bright and Blue again last year. I've even mentioned my daughter, who does hair for a living now, but her comment was like, "I don't cut men's hair, Dad." Whatever, you're shaving. So it's going to be a local company, and if she's on here, she may tell us. Facebook does just see. I don't know why we helped them. We actually helped them, as much as I hate to say that, because if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be on. I'd be waiting for the conservative version of this to pop up and then run with it there. And when that happens, I'm going to try to transfer all you guys. Come with. I'm ready for a parade, Savannah. We need a parade. I've already got the route picked out. Longer. Caleb, I'll find out who she's got. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I need a haircut so bad now, and if I can let it go one more month, I'm in. Today the 3rd. It's my birthday month, by the way. I need to start celebrating my birthday month. Boom. Ready when you are. See that? Is it fixed? Ready to roll? Corey, I think, got the mounts for his. DB, did you get those mounts? I gotta get a Jeep. I gotta sell some. Your hair looks good long. There you go. Thank you. I'm not shaving it now. No, not till the end of the month. Not till the 30th. Memorial Day, baby. I'll have to sell blood or something to get a Jeep. I got to do something. He's getting mounts so he can put flags on the back of his, I believe. Not till the 30th, JB. Yeah, he actually bought mounts. He's not playing around this year. What's up, Mike? He is not playing around. Where's he going? Full size flags. There you go. Is it going to be on the 4th this year, Bruce? You know I'll be there. I'll either be in it or covering it. Oh, I just missed like 10 messages. Y'all typing way too fast. I'll be there. If I'm not there in it, I'll be covering it like I did last time, Bruce. We had people from all over the planet that day watching that show. The 4th parade. We will bring cake. You don't have to do that, JB. I took my plastic back. Billy, no one cares. No one cares. Susan, I don't know, but Beth handles that part. I don't want to say wrong, right, or indifferent, but I know I don't know who she's got this year. I'll check it out. More you're right. You zip ties at the last year parade. Yep. We were hoping to have our donor 16 guys. There you go. That would be awesome, Bruce. What day is 30th? Did you ask that? Did you ask me that there? Or is this way up? Oh, okay. 30th. We'll be reporting results. Yes. We'll be at an undisclosed location that serves barbecue tomorrow night. Going live and giving reports. I might do that. Online. Auto track. Guys are just flying here. Hello, Wendy. Zip. I asked twice. I told you twice. May 30th. Zip ties and duct tape is all you need. Y'all are on Red Bull or something tonight. Elections tomorrow. Get up early and go vote. We need to put you in a dunk take sometime. I've done that. Savannah had one a few years ago. She got in. Perfect. I will also be. I figured you would be. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Kevin was saying he would shave his head on the 30th. No, it'll be on the 4th or the 5th. Man, these are flying in. Helps. Yep. Polls open at 6 a.m. You do not have to go to your own designated precinct in the county this year. You can go to any precinct. Go in there and cast your ballot. And once again, I will say, I think Melissa's going to win. I think Tammy's going to win. I think Peggy's going to win. I think Mr. Haggart's going to win. I think Kelly's going to win. I'm not telling you to vote for those people, but I'm voting for this. I like that Mr. Haggart. He covers most of Mooresville. It's new district, District 57. Hello, Nicole. And how did I know that would come up like that? Billy, if we get a dump take, have you been following the Johnny Depp thing? Because I think the dump tank would work well with you. If you if the girl you're dating or married to, I don't even want to get into that. That'll get me shut off Facebook. I'm like, pretty sure there's a bathroom close by. Pretty sure there's a bathroom somewhere you could go. Right? And I don't care. Hollywood stars, it is what it is. They want to yell and publicity stunts to each other. So if you're in there, I'll go first. That could be a stinky situation. Oh boy. I had the idea. I'm going to get on here and talk about the election, mention something about Savannah, talk about the Cancer's Day thing. Now we've progressed to the dump tank. I don't know. Some of these things just happen the way. Johnny Depp's a good looking guy. I give you that. But the thing is this. Can you tell me where he got his British accent? Because I think he's from Kentucky. I think he's born in Kentucky. And I'm just throwing that out there. Hello, Angie. Hello, Cheryl. There's people coming on here still. We got to keep this going. 10:30 at night on a Monday. Do we need to start over and rehash the whole thing I went through? Election day is tomorrow, 6 a.m. Get out and vote. Exercise your right to vote. I guess if you want to exercise your right not to vote, then you can't complain. And I'm not going to get in depth, but if you get on Twitter or anywhere and look at what's going on right now with the Supreme Court, Whoa! We're not going to cover that topic tonight, but my goodness, it's going to be interesting over the next few days. Hello, Jesse. Get out and vote. Exactly. I hear my daughter singing from the other room. Your daughter has the voice of an angel. Hello, Cheryl. Ask Billy if he saw the fire tonight. What fire? Billy, you see that fire tonight? What fire you see tonight? Exactly, Wendy. Well, he's probably freaking watching Hee-Haw reruns now. Yeah, Patty said fire. I'm still not sure who to vote for. I'm voting for Peggy Mayfield. I'm voting for. I got to be careful. Yes, according to Mom, it was somewhere between 39 Bypass and Whiteland. Melissa, Peggy, Kelly Akela, Mr. Haggard, Tammy Parker. According to Mom, some of the fire on Columbus Street. That's this area. Voice of an Angel. Harvey doesn't. She's a godsend. We love her. I think it's near Jackson Street. I didn't see it. What's north or east or west? I could run a garage fire. Garage fire. I heard a bunch of gear rolling out of Green Township. Thank you, Michael. Where's that garage that's on fire? Is it east or west? No, east or west? I'm on east. I can read better off my phone, but I hate looking away. Over by me? Bullocks? First day with the new fingers? It was earlier? East, okay. We must have been live. So it's only a couple blocks from me. So right down the road. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce, when you're ready to announce the 4th of July parade, get on in here and we'll do a little show with it like we do and talk about it. That's just right down the road for me. I did not hear it. It probably was happening while we were on air. If you guys not watched the show tonight with Money Music Hour, go back and watch that. All right, Bruce. Get a hold of me. You know you can get in here. Go back and watch that show. That dude can play the piano like nobody's business. And that energy that guy's bringing. Saturday night is going to be a blast out there. 1039 East Jackson. So, right over here by me. Well, I did not hear it. I am on the ballot for delegation. There you go. There's another one. Kim, I apologize. At the state convention. Like I said, we will be giving results downtown tomorrow evening at an undisclosed location that serves barbecue. Just throwing that out there. Hey, Mom, why are you still up? Can you... Get off your bed and go get your own. You just want to sing the song. What's up, Vicky? Has your Polar Pop song hit #1 yet, Billy? Ice cold pop. There you go. I voted for you, Kim. CB. Boom. I don't think that bag's needed. Is it's big in Belgium right now. Waiting on that hell no from Mom. My bike's got a flat tire. Did you call the police? All right. Time to go. Time for big kids to go to bed. 10:30. Should take election days off. I don't know why. This will drive me insane all day. I hate missing. I hate being at work. Anybody got anything else to say? Comments? JB, full circle back to your comments. I love working. I love doing what I do, and I love working with the people I do, and I'm blessed to be working with them. And when I say some of the best people I've ever been associated with, I mean that 100%. And that just isn't us. That extends out to this community, because sweet dreams, Susan, you too, dare. There's some of you out there that, bar none, that everything we do. And I always go back to Jennifer Kramer, and that's how I know her. Jennifer Kramer. I can call her. She's always been involved with the show. I've known that young lady. She's younger than me, so I can say that. Known that young lady most of my life. I can call her at any given time, and she's just one of many. Said, hey, I'm in a bind. I need something. I need to be toys or a gift or something. Can you help me out? I mean, it's a done deal. That's the type of people we have in this community, and that's why. Oh my gosh! Turn that. You're on air live. What do you want? Hang on, Billy. Thanks for jumping tonight, Kevin. Let's pray for all the candidates. Not much sleep tonight, exactly. Like-minded people with mixed goals. Basically just a reflection of yourself, your own goals and intentions. Thank you, Savannah. See, I love working with people like this. With Savannah, not you, Billy. What do you want?
Yeah, any specials?
Hey, when you post the crap of you out in front of freaking Golden or Crackle Barrel. Free, exactly.
Give me the double meat.
Hang on, I'll be back. No, when you post pictures of you out in front of the Cracker Barrel, I got 3 messages from you. Hang on. See, Bruce, Savannah's trying to type something. I keep trying to read now and I keep scrolling. I got 3 messages from people. Is he serious about that Cracker Barrel? Where's that at in town? I'm like,
it was delicious.
You can't do that. You did not go to Cracker Barrel. Where'd you go to Cracker Barrel at?
I did. I went to Cracker Barrel.
Like people. Exactly, Savannah.
It was on the east side of town. Oh, wait, the west side of town. Sorry.
You're full of snot.
It was. I did. I went.
You were at Terre Haute. Did you go over there and eat?
Yeah.
That's west side.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah, we really need to get one of those here. Yeah. There's a few vacant places around town that probably accommodate us with that.
JV, what's going on in the White Castle? Did you get the fried okra? Have you ever tried the fried okra? You got to try the fried okra. The fried okra is awesome. I'm not even a big okra fan.
Far from my chicken and dumplings, baby carrots, potatoes.
That stuff gives you gas. Beans. That stuff gives you gas, though.
Yeah, but hey, I had the lady at the register said I had nice hair, so that was kind of cool.
See, there's so much I want to say here, but we're on air.
I said, "Excuse me, eyes up here."
Why was she in the bathroom with you?
Eyes up, lady. Come on.
Hey, Grandma, up here, up top. Did you get her number?
You really want me on for 6 hours?
You and Jeffrey Price volunteered for that, so I don't want to hear it.
It's gonna probably be the end of porch time is what I'm thinking.
Wait a minute. Talking about his face. Why do you sound like Rain Man? Renee got it. Baby carrots, you can do donuts. There are no such thing as baby carrots. The fact on that is they take a regular carrot and slice it down to make it look like.
I'm gonna go ahead and beg to differ.
No, yours was not. Yours was should have been a full size carrot, but it was from the lack of nutrition in the soil on your end of town and water probably and care because you don't. Thank you, Cheryl. You too,
I don't know if you could consider those baby carrots. Those might even be.
We call those Billy size.
Those are tiny. Teeny. They're like a teeny and
teeny, toasty and teeny. Gonna try the fried okra. Gonna do the fried okra.
This where I auditioned for Music Monday Hour. Hey, when are we gonna get JB still on there?
He's on here.
When are we gonna get? I'm trying to get hold of Rose. I'm trying to start that band, Tums and Roses. That's where, you know, the old guy with heartburn and the young
talented person carries the band, and you just
join forces and.
I think you should stick to. I think you should stick to promoting your Billy's beard oil. That would be it. And you really don't have to put anything in it. Just get some little vials and put water in it, and then label it Billy's beard oil.
Well, I walked around with blue toothpaste in it for half the morning. That was kind of cool.
And you yelled at me when I said that's why I brush my teeth in the shower.
That's weird.
No, because if you do it at the sink, and if you don't look and look hard, then you go to work and you're like, I don't know why I got close up in my beard. And it's from a bad shot there. So do it. You do the shower, and then you're covered. I did that poll question, and a lot of people answered they do it in the shower.
What?
They brush their teeth in the shower.
Okay. You had my attention there for a second.
Is Billy having shaving his beard on the 4th? Yes! Now that I'd pay a good $7 or $8 to see.
What is it?
Is Billy shaving his beard on the 4th or 5th? Caleb Scott wants to know.
I would shave my beard if you raised $2 million.
$2 million. It needs to be on TV series at quite across the country at Cracker Barrel. There you go. A quest across the country with Cracker Barrels. You should do it.
I'm gonna get the hookup on Cracker Barrel, man. That's my long-term goal.
No, you're not. Not gonna happen. They don't give a crap about you.
No, it's probably not. But you can imagine if it would.
You know they do that by demographics. Caleb said 200, and he said he'd do it for 200. He'd do it he'd pay you 200 if you shave your beard.
There is no way I'm ever shaving this beard again.
Oh, I bet you there is one way.
Never.
I bet you there is one way.
Nope. Not even if you put me in a dump tank. How does that work anyway? Like, would I throw it at you or just sit on there and
I think you'd have shoot it out at you? I think you'd have 3 or 4 of us above you on a lift, and it's after a day of eating radishes, onion radishes, onion rings, and pinto beans, and then we just cut loose.
I'd pay $5 to do that.
No, you wouldn't. Nope.
No, I probably
wouldn't.
That Veronica Vaughn.
No. Come on, I'm going to shave. Hey, Caleb said he's shaving his mullet off.
No way.
He said he is right here. We got it on here. Somebody's messaging me. Hang on. Okay.
Well, I can't shave my hair either because now I've got options with the chick at Cracker Barrel. So.
Does your wife know that the elderly gal that runs the register at Cracker Barrel was making passes at you because you had fine hair?
I went. Now she was a little older than me.
JB just said this show is ran by 13-year-old boys. He's just catching on.
I got back to the table and I'm like, that lady at the register said I had nice hair, and she goes, which one was she? Started puffing up.
Carrie gave her the debit card and said, good luck.
She's like, all right, well, I'm going to go.
You can just move into Shady Oaks with her.
Yep.
All right, I got to go take my iguana for a walk. So.
All right, make sure we get out and vote. It's very important.
You better get out and vote.
Yes, I plan on it. I always vote. I usually wait until the day of, but
I like the early voting. I've done it a couple times, but I have that traditionalist in me that I like going on the day of the election.
Yep, I do too.
I don't know why.
I like going, and especially during COVID season, shaking everybody's hands and coughing on them.
Wendy says, bathroom, are you sure it was a lady? Woo, okay. Checkout time.
Yeah, no. She was a very attractive elderly lady, probably in her mid-80s. She said I had nice hair, and I said, thank you very much. Your hair's lovely, too.
Oh, you did not.
Yes, I
No,
did.
you did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh, my gosh.
And then she got another lady over there, and she's like, yeah, it is nice. And I said, well, I appreciate that. You guys are wonderful here. I'll be back.
You know I'm not buying. Not a bit of it.
They didn't have to do that because I would come back anyway, but they were just that nice.
Was it the Cracker Barrel right there off 2nd Street in Terre Haute?
Yep, whatever the main drag is.
Yeah. I haven't been over there.
The one that they've never fixed the crater on the drive-in.
Well, I worked over at Smith's Aerospace for a while there, and I would drive that drive from here every day, and that road has not changed, and that was probably 14 years ago. I was still married then.
There was at least 4 cars that I drove over in that hole.
All right, you suddenly turned into a rain delay. Did you smell like youth do?
What?
JB?
What?
Did she smell like youth do?
All right.
You get off that porch and you find that dog.
Whoa. The part of the story I don't like.
What is that?
My cat seems to think it's hungry. Get away from me!
No, you got to feed the cat. If you're mean to animals on Facebook, you get pretty much you get ran over the coals. So you best feed that cat, or I will post a picture of your cat and you not feeding it all over all 13 pages I run.
You know what the story is. Take care.
Right. You better give that cat some filet mignon tonight.
That cat, I guarantee that cat's got 2 bowls full of food and water in there, but yet comes in here like he can't see it.
Banned for life, exactly, Jimmy. Have you changed this litter box this month?
Yep.
Like it's the 2nd of May, 3rd.
Maybe not this month.
All right. I'm going to hang up on you now. Later.
Bye, guys.
Is he... Corey, that was a good one. I forgot about that. The potato salad. That potato salad was fire. I have to admit. That potato salad was damn good. All right. Full circle. Get out and vote tomorrow. Election day. These elections at local levels are so important. So important. And if you take a look around the rest of the country, understand why. Anyway, I'm tired. There's some interesting news going on outside of this little area here that you might want to look at. I don't want to say it on air because it's groundbreaking. I'll be curious how it goes. God bless you all. Thank you all for supporting us and doing everything you do for us. Because I can sit here and Billy can sit here and Beth and Corey and we can all rant and rave and tell you what we need. And if you guys don't come, Bill, you too, sir. If you guys don't step up, then it means nothing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys have a good night. Get up and vote. Tomorrow's Tuesday. It's going to be raining. It's all right. Zombie. No. I mean, JB, if you take a look what's going on that may lead to that, there's going to be some people losing their minds. Anyway, I'm not talking to him anymore. Billy, I'm not talking to Billy. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.
We'll be on air tomorrow night around 7. See you then.